Well, greetings, friends, and welcome to BBP. Now, last week we took a look at two characteristics of Satan to help us understand what he can and can't do in our lives. He's not omnipotent, which means he doesn't have all the power. And he's not omnipresent. He can't be everywhere at once. Today we're going to take a look at two more things that we need to know to help guard against his attacks. We're in the book of Job, chapter 1. And a lot of people think that originally Satan approached God to ask him for permission. But the text tells us that that's not true. Verse 8, "Then the Lord said to Satan, 'Have you considered my servant Job, that there is none like him on the earth?'" The fact that this divine contest was initiated by God, not Satan, gives us some insight into the third thing we need to know. He is not omniscient. He doesn't know everything. Now, there are a lot of things Satan does know about us, but he can't read our hearts and he can't read our minds. Now, look at it this way. If Satan could read our minds, then he would have known what God knew, that Job was not going to fail this test. God knew that Job wouldn't fail. That's why he offered him up. And God wouldn't offer up any of his children to an attack that he knows that child couldn't handle. If Satan can't read our minds, and he doesn't know what's in our hearts, how does he get his information about us? Two ways: by what we say and what we do. When he hears the words that we speak, and when he sees the things that we're doing, he can tell whether we are vulnerable for an attack. That's why confessing this word out loud is your best defense and offense against the enemy. Satan can't stand to hear this word, and when he hears it confessed out loud, he has to flee. On the other hand, when he hears us bad-mouthing ourselves and other people, then he knows we've got that door open for him to come in and attack us. Last thing, when Satan destroyed Job's family and his possessions, Job still remained strong in his faith. So, Satan went back to heaven, and this time he did ask for permission to attack Job and take it to a new level. From that, we can see the fourth characteristic we need to know. Satan is not immutable, which means he is not unchanging. Now you contrast that with the nature of God, who is the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. God never has to change his plans, and certainly not his plans concerning us. Now we can get in the way of God's plans, but if we truly seek him, he will get us back on track, where we need to be. God is unchanging. Now we're going to take a closer look at that next week, but there you have it. 4 characteristics of Satan that we need to know how he operates in our lives. He's not all-powerful, he's not all-knowing, he's not all-present, and he's not unchanging. I want you to remember these things the next time you come under attack. Well, thank you for joining me here today. Until next week, keep your eyes on Jesus and not on your troubles. Thank you.